Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Well, we're going to try an experiment today. Somebody suggested in the chat that they wanted me to do a bloom tray. So I pulled out my tray, this tray, and I got to thinking, you know me, I can't just do something plain. So I pulled out something else as well, and that is one of my silicone inserts. So instead of putting glitter in the center, we're going to put this in the center. I've never done it, and to be honest, I really don't care if anybody else has done it, but I haven't done it, so I'm going to try it today, and we're going to see how this works. My resin is mixed up. We're going to test the temperature here. Looks like we've already got something in the resin. It's mixed up. I ran it through my vacuum chamber. So let's test the temperature. Let's see where it's sitting. Still sitting at 31. Well, 32. And we need for that to be at 34, 33, 34, somewhere around there. And I am using the Bond Crafter. I chose not to use the 4-hour fast cure. Let's check the temperature of this one since it's my weight. There's a little less in this cup than the other. I mean, I guess I could pour them all together, but it doesn't really matter. And it's at 31.5. So let's go over our color choices. I am going to use the Deco-ROM colors because they spread nicely. So I'm going to use the Forget-Me-Not, the turquoise, the lime green, and peach. And I've put these all together on my paper towel here. And so that's what they're going to look like together, which I thought was a pretty good color combination. I was just going to do the 3 colors, and then I thought it needs a little punch. So I chose to put the peach in there. So that's what those colors look like together. What do you think? Yeah? Cool. All right. And I did get out some other colors, but I didn't like how they looked. I got out the navy, the blueberry, and the clover. Didn't like how they looked. So we're just going to put those over here and put them to the side. So this is one of my silicone inserts I've made myself. And we're going to put that in, and when we do, we're going to flip it upside down. I put tape on the back so it wouldn't stick to everything. So, and then when we pull that out of there, we're going to brush it with either opal flakes or a chameleon powder or maybe one of my Into resin colors. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll decide that when we get there. So that's what's going in there. Like I said, I've never tried this before, so it's all going to be new. You know me, I gotta do experiments because you just don't know how things are going to work until you try them, right? All right, let's test this again. see where we're at. Feels kind of warm. So we're at 33. And I do have my heat mat on underneath it. So I think that's pretty good. So by the time I get everything ready here, it'll probably have climbed a half a temp. All right. Now for the white, we are going to use my usual, which is the Casting Craft and the Let's Resin alcohol ink. Let me move my stool aside here so I don't kill myself. All right, so let's go ahead and let me get the lids off of these so I'm not messing with those. I'll just put those aside here so that way I know which way. Okay, let's go ahead and pour our resin. Got them all. Okay, now we're not going to go in the center because I don't want that to affect our centerpiece. Okay, we're going to let that bloom and we're going to mix up the white. Grief. Okay. So for the white, one, two, three. Six. Stuff is stir. You guys, we are done with our snow, but guess where it's moving to now? Texas. And Miss Tammy from EPOXY Me That is getting hit. She messaged me this morning and said that her area is already covered with snow. I don't know. Tim Watkins, are you getting any of this snow? She's just 45 minutes away from Dallas. So I'll be curious to know if Tim, I don't know where Tim's at, but I know that he's in Texas too. And then you guys, these California wildfires, my goodness, it's crazy. I don't know if I have any subscribers in California. I was watching that last night. That is some craziness. I don't recall them saying how this all started, though. If it was like a brush fire or how it all started. Ugh, got my glove stuck. All right. Now we're going to cut the end of this. All right. Now we're going to fix this. That wasn't supposed to be there. Straighten that out. And then this. And okay. Let me get a fresh paper towel here because my hands are sticky. Okay, we're just going to go in where these points are. And then in the center of each one, we're going to come out. Okay, that's it. Turn this down. Got to spray it with alcohol. It's the whole purpose of this, right? You can see a big bubbles underneath there. Let's see if I lift that up. This is why I didn't want to put it in there, put this all anywhere near it, because okay, now this should be a whole lot easier. There, that worked perfect. Now let's see if it's in the center. I think so. So now I wonder, oh gosh, look what I did. I dripped alcohol. You got to be careful with that. So that's probably not going to bloom very well. Wonder if I put color there, if that'll fix it. Probably not. We'll try it. This could be a disaster, you guys. goodness. This could be a total disaster. Let's see if I can fix it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Wonder if I could do that. If it would make like a little mini bloom in itself. What's it going to hurt, right? All right, so let's go in. In. Gosh, you guys. I hope this isn't a disaster. Okay, let's drag some of this color in, 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 in. All right, we'll see what happens. I mean, we're learning today, right, guys? It's all a learning experience. All right, guys, we'll be back when this is ready for a top coat, okay? Hey, y'all, we're back. Guess what? It's time to take this out. So, let me see if I can just peel it. And of course, it's full of bubbles, but it's okay because we're going to brush it with, decided I'm going to use the dark magenta from Let's Resin. Okay, there's that. Now, let me mix up the resin to go on top of this. And I think I'm going to use my No-Con blue. My No-Con blue. And then we'll get this backed. And then I'll see you guys back. BRB. Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's get this out of here and see if we accomplished anything on this bold and brave experiment. I'm curious. But I think if there are some mistakes, I think I know what to do next time if I try to do this again. Are we ready? It's still a little bendy, but it's cured. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! Look at that. I'm wondering if I should have used a different color on the back. Flower looks good though. So, what I would do different is I wouldn't use blue. That's for sure. Because it took away all my blue. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was a kind of a duh. Shouldn't have used blue moment. And then I think if I were to do this, I would put this on first before I did any of this. I'd put this on first, and then I would put down my alcohol inks, and then I would do my white. Because when I did that, it messed up my bloom, because once I put alcohol on this, it kind of messed up everything. So I definitely want to try this again, because I think that looks pretty cool. Don't you guys think that looks pretty neat? So I think I can perfect this. I really do. And after I got off with you guys, I still had some white left. So I put dots all the way around that. I don't know if I would do that again. But as far as like all this up here, this turned out great. It's just a matter of getting it to come down here. And I think the mistake is by putting this on after I did all that. So to do this again, and we're going to try it again because I want to perfect this, is to put this in first and then drop the alcohol inks, then do the white, and then let it go from there. And definitely not use blue on the back. I would probably have used black. Black would have probably been a better choice. Good experiment though. What do you think? I love this. I love that idea of doing that. So let's try this again. Definitely. And I think I'm going to use a darker pink, you know, more closely to this. So like more of a darker, deeper pink, because I love this color. And then we'll use the same blues and maybe thicken that white up just a bit more. Make the white a little more pronounced, because it's still a little light in areas. Maybe put an extra drop of the Cast and Craft in there, because I only used 3 drops. I'd probably go for 4. So yeah. All right. That's experiment number 1. We're going for experiment number 2. Let me know in the comments what you think about the changes I think we should make to make this work better. Okay? All right, y'all. Experiment number 1, going for experiment number 2. All right. We'll see you tomorrow for experiment number 2. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, you're missing out, because we do experiments on this channel all the time. Just ask. They'll tell you. I love experiments, and so does everyone else. All right, guys. Catch you tomorrow for experiment number 2. Bye.